As Noor and I have made clear, there is no corner of the world that is untouched by U.S. and European imperialism. We say U.S. out of Palestine, U.S. out of Yemen, U.S. out of Syria, U.S. out of Iraq, U.S. out of the Middle East, U.S. out of everywhere. So with that, I say, from the belly of the beast,
From the belly of the beast,
U.S. out of the Middle East.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast,
From the belly of the beast,
U.S. out of the Middle East.
U.S. out of the Middle East.
Woo! With that, I will invite up our next speaker, Swanalez and Gupta, who's going to talk about the power of all of our actions and some steps forward.
175 days. 175 days of horror, 175 days of killing, 175 days of bombing, 175 days of undescribable horror, 175 days of genocide. 175 days of pain, 175 days of crying, 175 days of staring at a phone, watching lives lost, 175 days of grief, 175 days of helplessness, of anger, of rage. But one thing we cannot show is fear. We cannot be tired because Gaza cannot be tired, and they are watching us. 175 days of protests, 175 days of city council, of posting, of praying, of speaking up. Raleigh, we won't stop. We can't stop. I want to talk about Tuesday. Raleigh, you showed up. We put out a flyer maybe 24 hours in advance, and y'all showed up. Y'all showed up to tell Biden how we feel. I want to thank, I think I saw everybody, Benny, Zoe, S, Samira. None of them showed fear. All of them had so much courage. They were there with me to tell Biden about his hypocrisy, to call him out, tell him where we stand, the hypocrisy of campaigning about democratic ideals like affordable health care, affordable housing, living wages, access to clean water, public school education, things that we as the United States have been taking away from Palestinians for the last 175 days. Raleigh, we can't stop. We won't stop. Those 30 seconds of disruption had global impacts. There was reverberation, the butterfly effect. In those 30 seconds, not only did we send a message to Biden, but we sent a message to the world that Raleigh, North Carolina does not support the actions of the United States. Raleigh, North Carolina stands with Palestinians. Raleigh, we can't stop, and we won't stop. So now I want to talk to all the non-Arabs, the non-Palestinians. We have a responsibility. You don't have to be Palestinian to understand genocide. You don't have to be Palestinian to understand hate. You don't have to be Palestinian to understand racial injustice, to be discriminated against. So it is our responsibility to go out to our communities, whether it's Jewish, whether it's Black, whether it's Hispanic, whether in my case, Indian, Asian. You need to go out there and speak up. Show up to your community events, show up to festivals, show up to religious ceremonies, show up to celebrations, your churches, your temples, your synagogues, and speak to them. Because it is our responsibility to remind them that our brothers and sisters in Palestine are hurting. We were them one day in the past, we are them today, and in a world that can kill 13,000 children, we might be them again. So speak up. We won't stop. We can't stop. And so now we have a long, long journey ahead of us. And we cannot tire because Gaza cannot tire. They are watching us. The world is watching us. So every little bit of action counts. every little bit of action makes a difference. So do what you can. Whether it's posting about Palestine, even if it's once a day. Whether it's liking or commenting on a post about Palestine, whether it's once or twice a day. Speaking to your families about Palestine. Speaking to your children about Palestine. And I want to shout out to all the parents out here that bring their children to these marches. They are our future. They will finish what we have started. They will be the elected officials that we want. Keep speaking about Palestine. Speak to random strangers about Palestine, whether it's your nail lady, your car maintenance guy. Just keep speaking about Palestine. Keep boycotting. Keep boycotting the businesses that support the illegal occupation. Support the local businesses that support Palestine. Keep making art through Palestine. Do your nails. Do some henna with Palestine on it. Do some art. Do some painting, small or big. Write some music. Write some poetry. Just write. Post it on social media so people can see and you can start a dialogue about Palestine. Lastly, call your officials. Sit down with your officials. Talk to your officials. Keep talking about Palestine. Keep reminding them with every single action they take that we will not forget Palestine. And if that doesn't work, disrupt, disrupt, disrupt.